are two things, symbolically speaking. Teeth are decisions. So you are mulling over something, you're chewing over something, and it's bothering your subconscious, and you haven't made that choice. So teeth are decisions. But teeth are also a very animalistic expression of our lower nature. Because if you think of the animal and its claws and its bite, if it's somehow being knocked out or damaged, or perhaps you are biting someone, it can be an indication that you're too much in the lower nature, that the higher brain faculties of reasoning and rationality and our ability to be our better selves and not come from that instinctual nature is being neglected. Too much instinct is playing out and intellect has been pushed to the side. So perhaps you're really coming from fear. Falling is always a dream about the next step in your life, one that you are usually reluctant or afraid to take. And that's why you usually don't die in your dream. You wake up before you hit the ground, because it's playing out that fear of actually stepping up. That's why it's a fear of heights. Stepping up to the next phase of my life. I will fall. I can't do it. I will fail. It's the expression of that energy being held. Very often you're running from nothing, right? Nothing's chasing you. You're just on the run. You don't know why. And sometimes you're naked while you're doing it. Those things are just our universal fears of vulnerability, of being exposed, of needing to get away from a situation or a person or something that we feel somehow entrapped by. Or that something, the big bear that's invisible, is chasing us.
Yeah.
So those tend to be universal themes. Another one that I can maybe share is salt. To dream about salt in a dream is somehow linked to death. And it doesn't have to be the death of a person or an animal. It can be the death of a situation, the end of things. To dream about salt in any way. It's a cleansing, it's a purifying, it's a release, but it is also the change in the form of some kind of a death of something. So it can symbolize the opening of a new chapter, if you look at it from that regard. But yes, that's very much death. So people don't need to worry about death when they dream about death, because death in a dream is not death. Salt is death. Death in a dream is actually wonderful. It means your rebirth, your regeneration, your metamorphosis like a butterfly, how you have transformed. That's what death is.